everyone, I'm Shibra, and today is one of the happiest days of my life. I have been waiting 7 years to give this speech. So, 7 years ago, Diti, Menika, and I were living together at Rutgers University, and Arpit was a commuter student. And as Menika said, Arpit would come over to do homework with her because they were both in engineering classes. So Arpit, before I knew it, Arpit became our 7th roommate. He would come over in the mornings to study, he'd come over in the afternoons to study, and he'd stay late at night to study. Now, I know engineering classes are very hard, but Arpit was studying so much that even Gandhiji would have told him, "Beta, it's okay, take a break." Right? So, with that said, and who could blame him, right? After all, ye kali kali aankhein, ye gore gore gaal, ye tikki tikki nazare, ye hirni jaisi chaal, right? I have no idea what a hirni is, but if it's good enough for Shah Rukh Khan and Bazigar, it's good enough for me. So the problem was that Diti already had so many guys who were chasing her. All the guys were in love with Diti. So Arpit had to take a different strategy. So Arpit decided, I guess he was watching too much Kuch Kuch Hota Hai, and he decided to become her best friend and friends with all of her friends. So, pyar dosti hai, right? So Arpit started hanging out with us a lot more. So he would walk us to the computer lab at night so we wouldn't have to walk alone. He would drive us to class so we wouldn't have to take the bus. And most importantly, he would take us to Taco Bell so we wouldn't have to eat dining hall food. In fact, Arpit was hanging out with us so much in his efforts to win Diti's heart that even my parents started to notice. So, like most Indian parents, you want your kids to have a good education, and the only way to do that is to keep them far, far away from boys, who could distract them from that goal. So anytime I would bring up a boy's name, my parents would ask me 1,000 questions about who the boy is. And so of course when Mr. Arpit Patel showed up, the conversations with my mom would always go like this. My mom would call and say, "Kal raatre su karu?" And I would say, "Nothing, we went to Taco Bell, we watched a movie in the dorm." And my mom would say, "Kya kaun le gaye?" I said, "Arpit ni paase gaadi che." So she'd say, "Tu pehla koi divas Arpit ni baat nahi karti. Arpit kaun che?" I said, "Menika ne jode engineering na classes kare che." So she said, "To tari jode ke matlab bado faraj?" So I said, and she said, "Sibra, is that a boyfriend che?" I said, "No, Mom, Arpit to Diti ni bajar karyo che." So that's actually one of the reasons today is one of the happiest days of my life, because my mom finally believes me that me and Arpit are not dating. So Arpit, as Menika said, was madly in love with Diti, but Diti just did not like Arpit. And Arpit would always tell me how much he would love her and how good he would how he would take care of her if she just gave him one chance. And so I would tell Arpit, forget about her, it's never going to happen, she doesn't like you, move on. And meanwhile, Diti and I would watch DDLJ, and Kajol is singing Mere Khwabon mein jo aaye, aankhein mujhe chheda jaye, usse kaho kabhi samne to aaye. And I would say, "Diti, what are you waiting for? Arpit to aavi gayo che." Right? And she would say, "No way, I do not like Arpit, I will never like Arpit, shut up, you are crazy." Right? Yeah. I was crazy, but I was right. So I said to her, "Diti, one day you are going to stop saying no. One day you are going to marry Arpit, and I will give a speech at your wedding and tell this story." Right? And she would always tell me, "You're crazy," and she would change the topic. And a few years went by, and I got a text message from her at work saying, me and Arpit are now dating. And then a few more years went by, and here we are tonight at their engagement. So that's why today is one of the happiest days of my life, because not only am I very happy for my 2 really good friends, but because I was right. And I know, Diti, you're probably thinking, acknowledge that I was right or apologize, and it's okay. I think we're really close friends, and I think it's okay. I think all you need to do is say a simple thank you. And as we know, actions speak louder than words. So I think the best way to say thank you is to name your first baby Shipra. And if it's a boy, Shipro works as well. But it's okay, we can talk about it after the wedding. We have a few years to go. Diti and Arpit, I don't know any two people who are more perfect for each other than the two of you. No matter how much it's felt like sometimes you guys were going off on different paths, I always knew that fate would bring you guys together. And Diti, one of our favorite songs from the 90s was Kash Koi Ladka from Hum Hera Hi Pyar Ke. And in that song, Juhi Chawla sings, she says, Meri Mang Mein Chand Tare Sajata. I can't sing, sorry, you don't want to hear me sing. Jo Meru Tajati, Mujhe Wo Manata, Halat Meri Wo Janata, Darkan Meri Pehchanata. Apni bhi chahat ka ikrar karta, Kash Koi Ladka Mujhe Pyar Karta. You are so lucky to have found all of that in Arpit. Arpit is that guy for you. Arpit, you know the song Crazy Kiya Re from Doom 2? You found all of that in Diti. Congratulations. I wish you both all the love, luck, and laughter in the world as you guys start your new lives together. Congratulations, I love you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give her a big round of applause.